Well, Dan, this is your guy right here, Clubber Creed.
Love Clubber. Clubber fought in the first KTFO event in October of 2013. He's a veteran of our promotion. Great kid. Great ambassador for KTFO. Great ambassador for Long Island MMA. So humble.
I think we could say, if you met Clubber in the street, you would not think he's a fighter.
No. Very quiet
What
guy.
a great guy.
Understands what amateur MMA stands for. Yes, it's great to sell tickets. It's great to pile up wins, but it's all about experience. We're going to get this fight underway momentarily. We're here at the space at Westbury. An historic night. The first fully sanctioned MMA event since the ban was lifted in New York. We got here first, Jay. It will be December when the UFC comes into town for 205. There's rumors that it could be Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez. So it's a great thing that the ban was lifted. Governor Cuomo did a great job fully realizing that this sport is growing fast. There's a lot of benefits from a monetary standpoint.
Well, I mean, it's legal everywhere else in the country. For just New York not to have it was really silly. But they got it together, and as you can see here on the screen, September 1st was the date that they lifted the law. And as we talked about, fighters with less than 2 fights have to wear those shin guards, and there's no ground and pound to the head.
It's just more eyeballs on it now. It's fully sanctioned, fully regulated. You can't have these Wild West fights now. Everything's got to be by the rules, something that KTFO fight has been since day one.
Well, and it's important that it's sanctioned, regulated, and there's rules, because a lot of these kids that told us before the fight, they would go and street fight or fight in bars, and that's when people can really get hurt. Here we have doctors, referees. Everything's going very smooth tonight. They're doing doctors, refs. They're doing a great job.
You heard those stories from Frankie Edgar, fighting in those underground fights. It's wild, but we're gonna keep rolling on with the fights tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner from Fort Lee, New Jersey, Matt, the Alpha Roman.
Matt Roman, 4-1 in his career. 5 fights in total. Hasn't lost, you see there, in 4 fights. Tall guy. Because you know he's coming in at 5'10". You know Clubber Creed is a very tall fighter too, so. Same amount of experience and the same height.
I'm curious to see what Matt's game plan is. There's a lot of film on Clubber, probably more than any other fighter.
True.
He's very long, and Clubber is hard to take down. He's hard to strike with because he's so big and tall. And those long arms of his. I'm just curious, is it the game plan for Matt to take him down, or is it to stand up and strike? We'll see shortly.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of Jamaica, Queens, New York. He is the reigning, defending KTFO welterweight champion, Clubber Energy Creed.
Here comes the champ. Coming out to his familiar music, James Brown. Gotta love Clubber, man. Great demeanor. He can fight, too.
Not a man of many words, Clubber Creed. Gets in there and gets the job done.
Yeah, very respectful of his opponent. We were back in the dressing room talking to all the fighters, and it was very funny to see Clubber Creed in his dressing room with Ryan Castro, a guy that he fought at KTFO 13. It was a little bit of a controversy at the end of the fight. It could have went either way. But you know what? Clubber said after the fight, when you asked him, what's it like being in there with, being in the same dressing room as guys we fought before?
And I think that's the coolest part about this sport. Once they fight, and once it's over, they're friends. They respect each other. And Clubber said, he's like, we need each other to build each other up and get to the next level. I thought that was a great valid point that he made.
Yeah, great attitude by Clubber. one of our 3 title fights of the night. Clubber's welterweight championship will be on the line. Take a look at the tail of the tape. Matt Roman 4 years younger than Clubber. Clubber a little bit taller. Both fighters with identical 4-1 records. With that, let's throw it up to David Diamante, who's waiting in the cage for the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the space at Westbury and streaming live on flowcombat.com, Throwdown Scoring presents the next KTFO 15 bout of evening. Download the free Throwdown Scoring app and make fight predictions, score fights live, and get real-time game stats. This bout is brought to you by Aso Makina, Platinum Supply, Exquisite Auto of Staten Island, CPC Events, Buffalo Wild Wings, Vanish MD, and Diamante's Brooklyn Cigar Lounge. Your referee for this contest is Alexius Phoenix. Pardon me, Marcel Varela. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds scheduled for the KTFO Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the challenger. This man is a grappler. He stands 5'10" tall. He weighed in at 171 pounds. His record, 4 wins against 1 defeat. He represents Tiger Schulmans from Fort Lee, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt, the Alpha Roman. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Vale Tudo fighter. He stands 5'11" tall. He weighed in officially at an even 170 pounds. His record, 5 victories against only 1 defeat. He represents Team Militia, fighting out of Jamaica, Queens, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning and defending KTFO welterweight champion, Clubber Energy Creed.
Championship fight here, Dan.
Here we go. First of 3 championship fights. The welterweight title is on the line. Of course, it belongs to Clubber Creed, when he defeated Ryan Castro at KTFO 13. Both fighters are in the cage.
And they're ready.
Referee Marcel Varela is in the cage, and we're underway. Clubber in the maroon shorts.
Right away, Dan, you can see
Roman in the white.
Clubber's length, how tall he is, how long he is, and he's going to use that to his advantage.
You would think so. Clubber, of course, we asked him, you know, you fought many times now as an amateur. We know that you're a striker. Is there something else you want to work on in your game? He said, nope.
No, I think he's confident. He has a really round base game. His striking's good. He's good on the
big
ground,
left
hook. And he's a great counter puncher. You know, Matt started the round off with a nice leg kick, but Clubber will wait, and he will explode with that huge left hand. Another big kick by Roman.
Roman's coming out with the leg kicks.
It's a smart strategy.
Right. You said you were curious about what Roman's strategy would be. Early on, he's going to those inside leg kicks.
Big 1-2 by Roman, connected. So it's what I'm taking from this so far is Roman is trying to knock out that lead leg by Clubber and then open him up, get him off balance, and throw that big right hand.
Huge kick led to the side of Clubber Creed.
Roman with
big takedown. Roman's a strong guy. That was an impressive sequence there by Roman. The leg kick followed by a takedown. Into full, he's fighting on his left leg.
You're right, Dan. That was a really nice sequence by Roman. He really set that up nice. He threw a 3-4 punch combination, and then he changed levels and went for the takedown. Very smart.
1 minute remaining in a welterweight championship bout scheduled for 3 rounds. Clubber Creed in the maroon. Matt Roman there in the white.
He's going for Looked like he was going for a Darce choke there.
Clubber in a little bit of trouble early on, the champ. Roman is very game.
Roman came to fight today.
Good side control here.
It's kind of a crucifix here, Dan. He's got Clubber's right hand trapped.
Yep. I don't think he realized.
He didn't realize. And he just switched positions here and went into side control.
10 seconds here, and a very strong round for Matt Roman, the challenger.
Matt Roman looks very good.
Good round for Roman. Did what he had to do, landed a huge kick, followed it up with a takedown.
I think the big part of that first round was Roman landed that big overhand right, and I think it really hurt Clubber. So here you can see that big jab from Clubber, but Roman recovers here, ducks under and lands that big right hand. And a beautiful kick to the body, great separation. And then mixing it up here, going for a double leg takedown. And ends the round on top.
It'll be interesting to see what Clubber does here in round two. Make the adjustments. Yeah, he's the champ. Roman's got to take the belt from the champ. That's what they say.
Well, we saw last fight, Clubber lost the first round against Ryan. And he came back and grinded out the next two. We'll see if he could do that here.
Round two underway. Clubber puts that jab out, and you want to see more of that from Clubber. Not using his length. A clear size advantage over Matt Roman.
See, now Clubber is thinking that if he extends himself, overextends himself, then he's going to get taken down. So what he's doing is snapping that jab and backing up. Great strategy. Sure his corner's home to do that.
Nice leg kick by Roman. Seeing a little bit of a pattern here, Jay.
Roman has these thunder punches. I call them thunder strikes. Like you could feel them when they land.
Nice right.
Really nice sequence there by Roman. Started off with the jab, went to the left hook.
It's got to be frustrating for Clubber, not being able to get those punches off.
The problem is, Dan, Clubber is only throwing one punch at a time, and Matt is throwing sequences, 3, 4 punch combinations. He's throwing 2 to 3 at a time, and Clubber isn't. But what a fight this is. Matt went for the trip, and he gets a nice takedown.
Nice takedown, but going right into side control, too. The champ is in trouble, Jay. The champ is in trouble.
Let's give Matt some credit here. He has a great game plan, mixing it up. And he's worked. See, Clubber with a nice reversal. What a sequence here. This is big, Dan.
Under a minute remaining here. Round number 2 scheduled for 3. Welterweight championship on the line. Will Matt Roman, will he do enough to take the belt away from Clubber Creed? That's the question.
Seems like they're in like a stuck position here.
They're tired. Flattening him out, too.
Clubber trying to go out the back door.
Trying to cage
But
walk.
again, he got his hand stuck. Clubber's having really trouble off his back here with this big guy, Matt Roman. Another great round for Matt Roman.
Wow. This is shaping up to be a very interesting third round. Really impressed with the work Matt Roman's doing in there.
In the second round, Matt Roman working the leg kicks, strikes up high, another big body kick, and a beautiful trip. Gets Clubber down and big takedown into side control. Ending, again, the round on top.
Now you're the corner of Matt Roman. In my book, you're up 2-0. Is his corner telling him to, you know, keep the foot on the pedal? Or is he telling him, you know what, man? You probably have 2 rounds in the bag here. Take it a little cautious.
There's a saying, Dan, if you play conservative, you lose.
Truth.
And I think...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third and final round.
I think if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. You continue to push the pace. He's dominating Clubber 2 rounds to 0, clearly. And I think he's going to do the same exact thing, same strategy.
Here we go, the final 3 minutes of the fight. Welterweight strap on the line. If you're Clubber, you got to come out going out in your shield. Go out throwing. Big right hand land by Clubber.
See, when Clubber throws his combinations, he lands them. He's got those long arms. He just didn't do that in the first 2 rounds. This isn't what he wants to do. He needs to create separation space.
Nice takedown by Clubber. It's got to work.
Now Clubber's in. Clubber's in half guard. Matt working to try and sneak out the back door here.
But if you're Clubber, you're down on the cards. You got to be scoring points here. Can't just smother him. It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, he's trying. What he's trying to do is he's trying to get into side control. He needs to push Matt's left knee down and get his right leg up over the knee. But a nice reversal by Matt. Wow. Matt Roman.
Very impressive performance.
Took his time.
.90 seconds, round number 3. Can Roman pull off the upset? Could we have a new welterweight champion?
Damn, we might have a new welterweight champ of KTFO. I just think Roman's game plan was very smart
Nice left.
to mix it up. Strikes and then shoot the takedown.
This is it for Clubber. Minute left.
And the left, he's got to go.
Center of the octagon. Matt Roman continues to do what he's been doing this
And
entire
he's going
fight.
for a ride.
Big takedown. Wow. That's
Beautiful.
impressive. Clubber's a big guy. Both fighters right in front of us, Jay. 30 seconds remaining. Could we have ourselves a new welterweight champ?
Looks like Matt Roman is 20 seconds away from taking the belt from Clubber Creed. Clubber's got to go. He's got 12 seconds.
We will go to the scorecards here at the Space at Westbury. Matt Roman and Clubber Creed.
I think we're going to have a new champ here, Dan. Change of hands of the belts. Third round. Roman really just stuck to his bread and butter.
Interesting scorecard here. Clubber just couldn't do what he does. He wasn't able to throw those 1-2s, wasn't able to use his height. Take a look here at the replays.
See, to start the round, Clubber got a nice takedown, and he was on top, but Matt was just so calm and just reversed it with ease.
Big takedown there by Roman. That was a huge takedown. Might have sealed the win for him. The judges are going through their scorecards, tabulating. Will we see the title change hands? Let's throw it up to the cage to David Diamante, who has the official decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout identically, 30-27. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision. And the new KTFO welterweight champion, Matt, the Alpha Roman.
We're here with the new welterweight champ, Matt Roman.
The what?
How does it feel after get this belt around your waist?
It feels good. I kind of underestimated his grappling. Hold on, excuse me. My throat is like screwed up all day, so I'm talking really weird. But I underestimated his grappling. His grappling was better than I thought. But besides that, I saw me winning anyway.
What was the game plan coming in and watching it? You really mixed it up with your striking, and then you brought in the takedowns and your grappling.
Well, he's a lefty, so I would want to throw my back leg, so that's what I did. I tried circling. I wanted to avoid his boxing because he's nice and long and he's quick. So that was just pretty much what I had to do, but I just wanted to go to the ground and try to finish.
What's next for you?
I don't know right now. I'm trying to go pro, so if that comes, it comes. But right now, I'm going to change my name from the Alpha to the Belt Collector. I'm going everywhere, collecting all the belts I can.
Well, let's give it up for the new champ, Matt Roman. Congratulations, man.
Impressive victory for Matt Roman. From the start to the finish, he had Clubber guessing the whole time. Did a little bit of everything. He had a lot of takedowns. When they stood and traded, Roman got the better of Clubber. We got ourselves a new welterweight champ in KTFO, the Belt Collector, Jay.
If you keep winning belts, well, that's a good nickname.
Very much looking forward to see where Matt Roman lands next. Hopefully it's in a KTFO cage, welterweight champ. We'll be right back with more action, KTFO 15.